Hello, hello. There we go. All right, guys. Sorry. I did some reworking on my back end here. There we go. Let's mute that. So it's a little bit funny here. I'm trying to get used to everything again. I was using a third-party software to help balance all of my audio, but since we've been having such a hard time and it hasn't been playing nicely with my work setup, we actually ended up kind of canning that. Um, in favor of just doing everything kind of the vanilla way. So, um, it's a little early here. It's about 5 a.m. So Eastern Standard Time. So, bear with me if I'm a little bit quiet. My wife is still sleeping, so I did say wife. We did get married, thankfully, but let's see what we can do. First things first, I wanted to go ahead and review what was in the new patch now. Um, we'll see if we can get those dev notes pulled back up again. Here we go. So the big thing is the new Frontier update. Um, looks like if it would load, there we go. So they're calling it the Frontier cooking model. Basically, they've added 7 new ingredients to the game, so we can make recipes that are more complicated with the cooking pot, the skillet, things like that. So you'll be able to make different. We'll look into that interface a little bit more. They did add like pancakes and stuff like that. Um, so a bunch of new items to play with. I think I remember hearing them say um, basically burdock root, um, a bunch of other stuff, potatoes, carrots, I think for veggies, and then a bunch of new dry veggies, or excuse me, dry ingredients, oil, salt, stuff like that. So new also in the game is the new ptarmigan. It's a new bird. So we'll be able to hunt that as another game item and then take the down from that. Um, they also added a couple new items, so a couple new pistols, a new bow, a new flashlight. They overhauled the fishing system, so I'm really excited to try to see what exactly that does in game. So let's see what we can do here. Everybody can hear me, right? It did echo back. Um, well, by everybody, I mean Bello. But hopefully everybody can hear me. We're gonna go ahead and just start a new stalker play, just so that we can play around with the new stuff. I don't know if we'll continue it, but I just want to see what the new stuff is, and I don't want to be stuck in far territory. So, see what we can do here. I'm not sure if the game volume is coming through. It doesn't look like it. Might have to do some things on that side. Um, mm, sorry, OBS isn't really. There it goes. OBS isn't necessarily cooperating this morning. Okay, so we'll start in Mystery Lake because Mystery Lake. See what we can do. Start as Astrid. I don't like Mackenzie. He whines like a girl, but his whines are somehow more annoying. That could be the gay in me, but I don't know. We also have some new badges that we can play around with. So we'll take all 3. We only have 3, but all right, let's get started. I apologize if I sound a little sniffly today as well. I just woke up. Well, not really. I haven't been able to sleep, but I just got out of bed a little while ago. We're good on the coffee now. Okay, let's see what we were fortunate enough to get. Starting off, we have not a whole lot, but a couple things. These stupid shoes that I hate. Got some matches, that's nice. Not too bad. Get that feather. That feather. Ooh. Alright. Take back my complaints. Nothing. Thank you. I resume my complaints. Let's grab a couple of these sticks. It's a little chilly out here right now. But, I mean, I have a pair of, effectively, I remember how to play this game, a pair of jeans. Yeah, that's what we're wearing. We're a little cold, so. Got the train there. Which way do we want to go? Let's go this way. Why not? Hit the hydro dam first. If that game volume is too loud, I can turn it down a little bit. We can mess around with some things. And a little bit of forgiveness on this video just because we are kind of reinventing the wheel in terms of audio again. Ooh. Yep, there we go. Right off the bat. Didn't take very long. Oh, yep. Alright. Jerk. And his buddy. Never a dull moment. Didn't really want to have to use his flare yet, man. But I can't do another wolf attack. I don't have any bandages. Cool. Really? Are you still bleeding? Sorry. Really need to stop this bleeding. Seems a little loud to me. Turn it down a bit. Okay. Well.
Right. We have to stop that bleeding somehow.
Yeah, we will. We will stop that bleeding somehow. Alright. Had enough of this game. Rough start, friends. Rough start. Can you become disinterested, please? This is what I like to call the walk and talk. Just, you know, periodically turn around, look, make sure he's still, you know, a safe distance, but you keep walking away from him like this. No good reason to go ahead and pursue them. Oh, well there's the wolf I stabbed. There must have been 3 of them here. That's a glitch. No? I don't know. That's weird. I'm gonna go ahead and get inside here. Crowbar, which is nice, but not really helpful. I need a bandage. There's usually a bandage in here. Of course, the one time I need one, there's not one. All of the wolves right now. All of them. Bandage?
Gotta get some help.
This is gonna suck to recover from. We're gonna need that. Alright, buddy. You can't hear me? Okay. Okay. I don't know what that was about. I wasn't talking for a few minutes. Chat legs are real today. Yeah, wooden toque. Or woolen, not wooden. This is not great. It's gonna take too long. We're gonna have to do it. Ooh, God. Ooh, God. Alright.
Ah, feeling faint.
We're gonna redline. We're gonna redline, doo-dah. Yikes. Many bikes. Oof, duh. That's not gonna help. Why did I do that? I started a new run just to play around with the new mechanics. We're gonna have to sleep for a few minutes. Because I didn't want to, at this time in the morning, didn't want to risk ruining the run we had already. So that's why I did the new run for right now. I just want to play around with it. We may not keep this, but... Alright. Now that we're not staggering. Okay. Dress shirt. Backpack. My blood's all over the floor. A whole hell of a mess right now. But, nice thing is we did find a pry bar. Oh wait, I have some sticks. Let's make a torch. Oh wait. I don't have balls. I don't have any lantern fuel. I can't make a torch. Okay. Well. Here's hoping for the best. Did my controls get reset? Is that what's happening here? Yeah, they did. Oh no, they didn't. Felt like they did. I forgot I switched some things around. Okay. Yeah, I can make a torch from a fire. I just wanted to have a torch because there's usually a freaking wolf out here being a shithead. So I was gonna cheat and make one just so I had one in my pocket, but I forgot I can't just do that. Take that, we need tinder. Socks, those are warmer than what we have on. Love having
This
it.
stuff will come in handy.
Ooh. Love having a crowbar this early. It's very nice. Take that parka. We'll fix that up. Soda. Pork and beans. Ooh. Di now, now, okay. Alright, game. That's not fair. Let's talk about this. I didn't see this until my mouse went over it. That's not cool, man. Like, that blends right in. Alright, we could rip that pillow up, but we don't really need cloth that badly. We could use this stuff probably, though.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
We need to find some antiseptic to stick on my wounds, otherwise we're gonna end up catching an infection. Here's hoping there's at least one bottle in the med locker in the dam. We're gonna run. Hope this wolf isn't here. It doesn't look like it is, so we'll check this car out. Is there a key in here? No. No. Okay. Where? Take that. You know, it's one of those things that you've been playing this game for so long sometimes that, like, I'll take it. I actually don't really say that outside of this game. Sometimes, but not really. But, you know. Oh well. I miss this game. It was one of those that, like, I don't know if you guys have ever been depressed before. So after we got married, so I guess I'll give you guys the update on what's going on. Ooh. So we got married, and it was a whole big thing leading up to the wedding. Um, I love my wife. I'm so happy we did what we did. I would not do a full wedding like that ever again. We did it because, you know, we both wanted a bigger wedding to share with our family, but um, it ended up being a lot more than I think we thought it was going to be. It's a lot of planning, a lot of, ooh. Okay, so we found our first potato in a trash can. So they can spawn anywhere. We're in the dam. Yeah, so they weigh almost half a pound. God. So there's our first potato. Awesome. Um, just ended up being a lot. So we got, obviously all the wedding stuff put together. You don't realize how much work it is until you're like doing it. Let me turn this on so you guys can see. So I can see any sneaky bits on the floor. Um, so you do all the planning, you get ready to do it, you have the day, and then it's like, great. We went on the honeymoon, we did that. We actually did Disney for a week for our honeymoon. Actually, we did more than a week. We did like 8 days or something. So you get through all of that, and then it's like, okay, all of the pomp and circumstance is over, all of the planning is over. Now you're married. Now what? And I think for me, and part of this is why we took a little bit of an extended break. I needed a mental health break from a lot of things, not just streaming. Um, I stopped really gaming altogether, with the exception of like Pokemon Unite on my Switch. And there's I don't know if you guys are familiar with it, but there's a Harvest Moon game. It's a little farming game. It's not super brain intensive. It's fun. Um, you just kind of pal around, make your farm, so on and so forth. So those were the two games I was playing. For me, that really kind of gear shifted down from what I'm used to in terms of gaming. And to be honest with you, and if I'm being honest with myself, I think I got pretty depressed after the wedding. Um, it was starting to get better. I finally kind of was able to stick my thumb on it and say, this is what's going on. Just like listless, not really wanting to do anything. One of the things I always talk to people about, I'm a big kind of supporter of, putting your own mental health first. And, we talk about quality of life, and this kind of floods over from when I was um, a vet tech, and it's like, um, mental health is really important. But when we talk about quality of life with owners and their pets, one of the things that was a big proponent of quality of life is like, is your pet doing the things that they love to do? Are they, think of five of their favorite things or two of their favorite things. Are they doing them? Are they not doing them? Are they not able to do them? And if any of the answers of those are no, it's like, okay, well, maybe we have to have a more intensive conversation. So, oh,
This stuff will come in
okay,
handy.
well, there's another primer. Um, they decrease the amount of water you get from toilets. Hmm, interesting. I wonder if that's across the board. You usually get like 0.36, zero point 0.4, zero point 0.5. I mean, it makes sense. Anyway, so I just found myself, pretty depressed, and the one thing that I couldn't do was this. And if I could get through work, if I could get through everything else my family was taking care of, I was good. I just didn't have kind of the bandwidth, if you will, for doing this as well. And I did apologize to you guys about it, but to be honest with you, I don't feel especially apologetic about it because if I can't present to you guys something that's entertaining, I might as well just stay off. I don't want to waste your time. I don't want to waste my time. So it did kind of become a thing of um, there just wasn't room for it in my life. So, but with the new update coming out, I'm really excited to get back into all this. I never intended to quit. It just was a matter of I just needed kind of some stuff for me. Um, and then this weekend, um, we had a bit of a financial flub um, with a credit card settlement I have in place. That something happened there. I'm not really going to get into all that today, but it's something that I'm hoping to resolve hopefully today. Um, but it really kind of put me back in that place. So um, haven't been sleeping well the last few nights, and tonight I just kind of said, well, this morning, just kind of said enough, and I was like, we're gonna just break the seal and get back into this. So I apologize, if I'm not my normal bubbly self, but um, that's kind of why. There's been some stuff going on, so all of it resolvable, all of it's fine. Everybody's happy, healthy. It's nothing like that. It's just, we'll get there. And I know, you guys have been super supportive so far, so I'm literally not worried about it. But I did feel like I owed you guys a little bit of an explanation. So I'm not going anywhere. I just, needed a quick 2 minutes, if you will. So this was a good place to come first. I'm glad we did. We got some good stuff. So, but I think, part of me taking care of me, I agree, Bella. But part of me taking care of me is also getting myself out of my comfort zone. Because for me, um, I like to joke. How did I miss that? I like to joke and say that I'm kind of an introverted extrovert. So my my best self, if you will, is when I'm out of my comfort zone. So doing something like this doesn't come especially natural for me. I like people, I like talking to people, but I don't think, for me personally, I'm the most entertaining person. So sometimes I struggle a bit with this, and I enjoy it. But yeah. So that's me. That's how life has been going. So I'll quit boring you with the details. Oh, I missed this. But I also got really excited and wanted to play this, explore the cooking, all that jazz. So that kind of trumped the depression. It was funny. I kind of walked into this office this morning. I work 2 days a week from home now. I don't know if you guys remember that schedule switch from before. Um, the the nice thing is that I can work 2 days from home. One of the things I do in my spare time is I have a laser engraver. I have you know, a bunch of wood, and I do some fun craft projects here. Um, but when I walked in my office this morning, I got a big whiff of um, basically walnut wood. So the walnut plywood actually has a really nutty smell to it. It's like a cinnamony kind of nut smell to it. And I got a whiff of that, and it actually was super comforting. So I just, you know, I think it's kind of the universe's way of telling me to, you know, kind of pick yourself up and nobody cares. Let's go. Get back at it, if you will. So that's why I was like, all right, well, we're gonna do this. So we're here. We're gonna play the new DLC together. So that's probably enough of my non-interesting life. But I'm glad to be back. So, uh, I'm gonna have enough books to burn for a few hours. There's matches on the floor over there. Let's see if we can figure this out. Oop, that one. Okay. It's like 6. Yep, 6. Gah. 6, like 13. Boop. Nice. We're gonna get some money, watch. Yep.
This'll come in handy.
And maple syrup. I guess we'll take it. That's food. Matches. Oh, it's nighttime. That's why it's dark in here. Okay. Got some simple tools over here. Take them. Scrap. We'll need to actually repair this lantern, so... Shit. Well, it's an Aurora. Apparently. I hear it. Let's get out of that. Alright, well, since it's an Aurora, we're gonna... I think it's an Aurora. Hear the... Maybe it's not. That was weird. Did you guys hear that? The crackling? Sounded like an Aurora was... It is an Aurora. Okay. Alright, well... Stem. Take that. And I guess we're gonna plop a sleeping bag down right here for right now. Because I don't know about you, but I'm not walking across that. Alright. Holster that. And everything's, yeah. It's a bummer we couldn't make some birch bark stew, but we should have, like, half our condition back now. Yeah. So, drink. We'll sleep until we can't anymore. It's probably like 3 hours. Yeah. Okay. So we're fully rested. Let's see what we can do to pass some time here. We have 2 lanterns. They're about the same. So we will harvest this one. Because we already put the lantern fuel in the other one, so. Can we repair this one in the dark?
I'll need some first aid soon.
Okay, so we ended up with an infection, no biggie. Took some antibiotics. It's gonna hurt our condition a bit, but that's okay. At least we're here with the infection and not somewhere else. What do we have for food here? Actually, everything's edible. Let's eat the maple syrup before it's not. And we'll sleep for another 4 since we have an infection now. Okay. It's still so damn dark in here. Alright, well, that's good enough. Pick that up.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
Cool, got a can opener. It's really kind of a lot of glare off this lantern right now. Let's see what we have. Anything? No? Okay. Cool. Shoes. There's the rifle.
Nobody needs this anymore.
There we go.
Huh. What have we here?
There's a new rifle. Well, not new, but better rifle. Now I just need a cleaning kit. To put this back on, I can't really see in here. They made it super dark in the hydrodam. And they like to stash random things on the floor in here, so we will waste the lantern fuel. It's not really a waste. We had like half a gallon. And we just picked up another almost fifth of a gallon, so when we picked up that new lantern, so Kim really likes us this morning. We got so far we have our hunting knife, we have our hatchet, a good amount of food, some water. Alright, physics, can we? There we go. Very nice. They made all the indoor locations really dark, you're saying? It doesn't surprise me. I remember Usual complaining about that. I just, didn't remember it being quite this dark. I mean, there's windows in here. Like, dark, yes. This dark, maybe not so much. Do we need to start a fire? I don't think we do. Where are we at with this infection? We do need to put some of our clothes on, though. So put that on. No, I want to wear them together. No, we do want to wear them this way. Put that on. That on. Sure. Climbing socks. Those socks. The shoes we're wearing are actually the best ones we have right now, so we'll break others of their things down later. Hmm, that's interesting. Okay, so the lures don't actually cost that much. Nice. You need a cooking interface. Huh. Wonder how plentiful flour is going to be. Looks like some of these need to be cooking level 2, a couple need to be 3. So we just need to get to cooking 3 for most of this. Cooking 1 for the stews. Ah, okay. That's really cool, actually. Okay. Alright, I don't think we looked at what I went in here to look at. We have 4 hours left on this. It's about midday. We still have day left. Let's go outside. It's not worth starting a fire right this second. We don't need anything. Would like to have a torch, but we don't need a torch. So, we'll go ahead and hold off on using the resources for right now. Okay. I still have a hard time believing that this arrow would stick in this door. I've said it before, I'll say it again. But storytelling, I guess. Now we have 2 arrowheads. There's the antiseptic we needed. Another lantern, that's the 3rd one we've gotten so far, so that's more fuel. Funny story just now. Ooh, nice. That's why we always look under things. There's a smudge on my monitor. Um, and it's been there for a while, and I keep forgetting it's there. And every once in a while, here we go, now it's gone. When I turn a certain way, like when I just turned to look down that hallway, I thought I saw something move, and I panicked that they put a wolf in here. It wasn't. It was just a smudge on my screen. It's gone now. Good times, good times. If we do stay, if we do opt to keep playing on this new playthrough, what we'll probably try to do, I hate this thing, but it's cloth, is actually make a conscious note to explore the areas more frequently. Um, but I'm letting that poll go to see what you guys want to do. If you want to take a formal break, um, yeah, I was a little worried they put a fluffy in here. Um, Bella, yeah. Um, but we might take a little bit more time, and since we're more of a new player-centric type of a... Ooh, I must miss that. Um, kind of a YouTube channel anyway, maybe we'll take some time and explore through the areas and kind of take advantage of that. Do kind of multi-day exploration tracks and stuff like that. I don't know. I haven't really decided. I'm not, Actually, let's go out the door, because then we'll come back in the other way. Um, I'm not convinced either which way. I wanted to see what you guys wanted to do, and I'll stick by whatever you guys choose. But I was tired and didn't want to start off in Forsaken Airfield, so figured why not see what it looks like from the start now. We can always delete it and act like nothing happened. Just, something to do while I chit-chat. I missed y'all, so... We're going to take advantage of the little bit of light we have left, and then we'll go back inside. We're going to tear down the clothing and stuff that we have, because we are pretty heavy. Yeah, I mean, we're 20 pounds over, just about 21 pounds. So we will tear some of that stuff down, get ourselves back under weight, and go from there. Hoping there's a deer carcass over there, but I don't think there is. A wolf down there. Hear crows. We might get lucky and there might be one. Yep, there's something there. It's either a body or a corpse. So, something. You know, it's funny, we got married on a Saturday. It hadn't rained. No, it had rained a lot beforehand. It rained on our wedding day, all day, like pouring rain off and on all day, which I keep getting told is supposed to be good luck. Fantastic, doesn't fix the fact that it rained and we had to get married inside. My aunt actually did our wedding, so it was gorgeous. I didn't have any doubt that it wouldn't be gorgeous, but we had this park that we reserved. We didn't get to use it. We spent money on it, blah 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 blah, so on and so forth. So I was a little bit upset about it, and I would say rightfully so. But then it didn't rain for like 3 weeks. Like we didn't get any rain at all for a while. And now it's gonna rain all weekend. Now that we're back and I'm ready to start being a human, it's gonna rain again all weekend. Cannot catch a break. It's kind of funny actually. Funny in the not haha way, but funny in like the of course you would do that way. Oh, we can just cook a potato. That's interesting. Hmm. Let's cook up these pork and beans because we have the fire going. And I basically want the fire so I can sit here and harvest this deer without getting cold. We'll do the meat first. Use the hatchet, why not? Oh, it's morning here too, Ivana. Welcome. I see a couple people slipped in. Welcome. We are just kind of playing around with the new stuff. We just started a new stalker playlist so we can play. Um, just something different to do. Um, mm, that should be okay. Shouldn't burn that meat in that time. Um, so we're just playing around with the new update. I found a potato so far. We're taking advantage of this free carcass that's sitting here. We're gonna gut it and leave the guts in the dam and that kind of stuff. So far, we haven't actually gotten real far, but I found a potato. I'm liking that so far. So, I know, I don't understand if there's, why there's not like recipes for like deer meat, fish. Like, I think there's specific fish recipes I thought I saw, but I haven't actually looked at the menu too much. Alright, we took some torches. Let that fire burn out. Be a responsible camper. Not burn the forest down. Oh, anyway, so I was talking about before I had a squirrel moment. I was talking about like it hadn't rained for like 3 weeks. Now it's raining all weekend. So Canada caught on fire, and I'm on the East Coast. So, um, and we got kind of choked out a bit by the forest fires in Canada because it hadn't rained for so long. They were in like, oh, there's a cooking pot. We were in like a don't set any fires anywhere outside mode, because it was so dry, and now I guess it's gonna rain forever. because I had half a thought that I wanted to go hiking this weekend. Ivana, it looks like the new stuff is everywhere. I found a potato here in the dam in a trash can, actually at the beginning when you first walk in. So, but lots of food. Ooh, sounds some salty crackers trying to hide. Is that a? No, thought that was a rifle shot. Right, like something useful in a trash can. Exactly. I still impulsively check them, but yeah, I found a random potato in a trash can. They're heavy. They're like half a pound almost. I was not expecting them to be so heavy. It's a big potato. Some accelerant. We really need to do some weight management here. I'm crawling. More food. Never say no to more food. No. Oh, wait. Ah, sneaky bottom soda. Did we check these? I swear we checked these. Guess not. No, clearly we didn't. Thought it was that visual glitch where it reset, but I guess we didn't get here. No, you know what? We stopped here because I was like, I'm not gonna go. Yeah, I got it. It didn't make sense for me to go all the way through when I knew I was gonna have to come back anyway. Got it. More coffee. Mm-hmm. Ooh, we can't eat that for a little while though. No, we're not taking that. I mean, we'll take it, but we're not keeping it. That's gonna get dropped by the burn barrel. 4 pounds. Eugh. The one thing I will say about those fire logs is they do give you a decent amount of time on the fire. They just don't make it very hot. Yeah, we're gonna really have a good amount of stuff. Sometimes you can open these. Okay. To break down and repair the clothing we have. And we got some pretty good clothing so far, so probably gonna take some time and break all that down before we leave the dam. As we crawl. Somebody call Lincoln Park. It was a bad joke. I take it back. Oh no, it's typically not worth the trouble. If I wasn't gonna drop it in like 5 minutes, I wouldn't have even bothered picking it up, but I'll throw it on the ground by the burn barrel here in the dam and be done with it. We almost died once already, so I'm being a little bit cautious here before we go back outside. We're gonna spend another night in the dam. Um, we have plenty of lantern fuel. We have some stuff, and found enough firewood that we could actually probably run a fire, make a little bit of extra water. I do want to make that birch bark tea that we have um, before we leave too, just because there's a lot of wolves out now. We did find Vaughn's rifle. Quick overview for everybody so far. Lots of work gloves. So we have some leather to repair our shoes. I think we had a pair of trail boots that I'll repair. We'll probably ditch them once we get the better boots, but I don't think there's mucklucks that spawn in here. But at least not in what's left to search, I should say. Um, Once we get to about the hour mark. Hey, Pickle. That's kind of what we're doing. We're just bullshitting and drinking coffee anyway. That's exactly what I'm doing. So, um, in a few minutes, I do need to run downstairs, take a quick 2-minute break, feed the dogs, um, because I woke them up at 4:30 and didn't feed them because I'm the meanest. Actually, we have about a half hour for that, but we'll take a quick 5-minute break so I can feed the dogs. Um, Little starving critters that they are. Um, and then we'll be back. I don't have to work for a few hours, so, and I work from home today, so I don't have to leave early. So basically, I'll just probably keep playing until we, so I have to get ready for work. So getting ready for work is a strong word for what I do in the morning now. My work from home days, probably run downstairs, fill my coffee, let the dogs out, that kind of stuff. Ooh, there's another hunting knife. We'll keep whichever one's better. We really need to get rid of some stuff though. Pretty heavy. I gotta throw more fuel in the lantern. Should probably just drop some stuff, but I'm being stubborn. Yeah, we're a little overweight. Okay. Um, just to play around with the new update. I just started a new stalker run just for shits and giggles. Um, I found a potato in a trash can in the dam so far. That was fun. Here we go. Totally safe, folks. Definitely add fuel to your lantern while it's lit. I recommend it. But yeah, no. Just to play around with some new stuff. I was pretty tired when I woke up this morning, and I didn't want my 100-day playlist is in the airfield, and I'm pretty sure I'm out in a field somewhere because we were running around playing around in an Aurora last time we played. So I just didn't want to run the risk um, of dying because I was tired and because I hadn't played in a while. So and I wasn't sure who would be up at this hour. So I put a poll up as well, and it was like 50-50 on whether or not people wanted us to start a new play. And if we wanted to continue the 100 days. So, um, but I want to go back to that run. I was having a lot of fun there. But I think if I remember right, I can't leave the airfield for another like 20 in-game days per our challenge. So I'll have to go back and look and see if I can figure out exactly when we can leave. I'm pretty sure I put it in the notes section. So we're stuck in the airfield for a little while, surviving. And that doesn't make for great content when there's better content to do. So, newer, I guess is the better word, content. So. And who doesn't want to just sit here and watch me crawl to this burn barrel? This is very entertaining. Oh yeah, me too. Like the new stuff that's coming out, I'm as excited as I am to have all of it right now, I'm really glad they're taking their time and really fleshing the game out. And I feel like there's still so much that they could do with the stuff that they've put in. All right, we have a lot of shit in our pockets. Let's see. We're gonna drop that. I'm gonna leave this here, just in case. I like to leave little caches of stuff everywhere. So we'll leave 3 of those here. Leave that. We'll leave that. I also think Big Bertha here needs some updates. My computer's starting to run a little bit slow, I've noticed. So it's not in the cards right this second, but it's been, I think I need to update like my processing chip and my graphics card and stuff like that soon. Haven't, I mean, the thing's damn near 8 years old now. It's about time. She's done her job, but she's starting to run a little slow, understandably so. So, um, luckily this game I think can run off of a potato, so Okay, so we can't eat this peanut butter. Where is it? We can't eat that anytime soon. We're gonna leave it here until we get level 5 cooking. Worst case, it'll sit here and get ruined. We can pick it back up. I'm not gonna eat that anytime soon. Or that. We're gonna eat this before we leave so we don't bring any unsavory friends with us. This is where we need to actually sit down and waste some time. So, let's blow an accelerant. Why not? We have 3 of them. Oh, cool. That was the other thing I wasn't sure about was um if the new stuff would respawn in the areas that you had already been, because that's what I was worried about is um we had been around for so long and did a bunch of stuff that I didn't want to risk um I don't want to risk losing or not having the opportunity to. My brain's not braining right now. To get the stuff in areas we've already been. So I didn't know if like previous like DK timers actually mattered. And of course, as per the usual in this game, we got jumped right away. So we still need to regain some health back. So we're gonna sleep here tonight anyway. All right, let's break some stuff down. Oh, sweet. That's awesome, Pickle. Thank you. So Pickle just said, for those listening and not reading chat, Pickle just said that um, the new equipment and items do spawn in areas you've already looted, so it doesn't make your new playthrough kind of useless, for lack of a better term. So we're losing a little bit of health here, but that's okay. Could have sleep for an hour, I guess, if I really wanted to. Yes. And when we even when we ran through the first time, we didn't like there were some areas that because we only had so much time, I kind of rushed through. We didn't go on that 100 days playthrough. We didn't ever go through um Mountain Town. So we still have to go back to Milton and do a bunch of stuff there. We're gonna sleep for an hour, so I stop losing health. I don't want to waste the coffee yet. We have 45 minutes on that. Yeah, let's sleep for an hour. Take that. I did notice, and correct me if I'm wrong, the toilets, at least here in the dam, they didn't give me as much water as they used to, so I'm wondering if they nerfed that. Um, Actually, that's really warm. I could wear this for a little while. I hate this parka, but it's the warmest thing I've got right now. I should wear it, huh? It's so freaking heavy, though. We'll wear it for now. Oh, wait. Let's put this on the outside. Oh, my stuff is backwards. I'm gonna fix this right now. Okay, that'll do for now. Oof, that's a long time. Okay. And then we're gonna drink that birch bark tea and sleep through the night, I think. Ugh. Anything leather is gonna have to get weight. It's gonna have to get weighted. Blech. It's gonna have to wait to get broken down. Um, because it takes too darn long. 3 hours left of infection. That'll be healed. Pick our pot up so I don't forget. Drink this. Eat our meat. Wait. Wait. Oh god. Drink that. Then we'll go to sleep. I almost didn't drink that. Sleep for as long as it'll let us. Cool. So we're healed from our infection. It's daytime. I'll pick that up. We're still a little bit overweight, but I'll take that. I think I'm going to leave a pair of these gloves here, just in case the set gets ruined. These are like my favorite gloves in the game. And maybe we'll leave a set of boots here too, because I can always break them down for leather later. Eat the last bite of that. Have some chips. Let's have a balanced breakfast, why not? Alright, good enough. Let's get out of here. Try to save some lantern fuel here. Use this. I don't know if I finished my thought earlier. It seems like you get less water from the toilets now. Um, I can't seem to remember if I actually finished that thought earlier, but um, that's at least what it feels like. I don't know if it's true, but I did see some moose sign here before, so we got to keep an eye out for that moose. I haven't seen him, but I saw the trees are pretty scratched up, so there's a deer down there we could go harvest. Wait and do that later. Pull his carcass. I have raw guts on me. Crap. Well, this is gonna be fun. Ooh, there's an oak tree. We can get some acorns. Boop. Hey, Oliver, welcome. Yes, no, it's great to be back. Um, we're gonna grab the hide off of this deer and these saplings down here. Oop, that's not the auto walk button. That is. Make a fire real quick, I guess. I feel like I'm wasting time, but that's alright. Ooh, what do we have here? So I got some burdock root. I'm not sure which tool we're using to harvest it though. Now I'm interested. It takes a while. Let's see. Let's do some science here. So if we drop that, we drop that, we drop that. Can we harvest this? Knife, hatchet, or pry bar. Okay. Okay. So it seems like they all harvest at the same rate. Like it didn't seem like any of those tools harvested it any faster. At least it didn't seem like for me. If you guys think differently, let me know. But it seemed like they were all basically the same speed. It takes a while. Like I wouldn't try to harvest that with something nearby. Your butt would get munched for sure. It looks like it's gonna blizzard. Kind of looks a little blizzardy. Now we can make a bow. How much meat is on this? Actually, that would be worth it. Let's go ahead and make a fire. Let's hope it doesn't start storming here. Yeah, I don't know which one it chooses. That's kind of what I was like. I wonder if there's one that's better than the others. Oh, we don't have a lot of fire time here. He sticks around. Make this a little bit longer. I want to at least pull the pelt off of it and the guts. I don't really care too much about the meat right this second. Next time we find one, what we could do is we could, we can get this hide off at least. We could see which percentage goes down. Alright, let's get out of here. It's cold. And go from there. We'll see if we can find another set of burdock and kind of science it a little further. But it does look like it'll use any of them, and I didn't really see a difference in speed. I was hoping like maybe one of them would be faster, but I think it just takes a while because you gotta dig it up. I would think the crowbar would be faster if you were gonna pick one to be faster, but I should pop a flare here, or a torch. There were a lot of wolves. No, hold a flare. This is where we got mauled earlier. Twice. Almost twice. I should have heated up a cup of coffee. Oh well. I didn't think about it in time. What are you gonna do? I mean, that's what I would think. The crowbar would be best for digging, because it's, you know, a solid piece of metal. We'll come back and get this later. That's good meat. We could micro it for cooking to get to cooking too as well. That wolf was glitched earlier and I couldn't harvest it. Oh, maybe, Oliver. That's a good point. It does look like it's gonna blizzard. Like, it looks like it's like 30 seconds away from blizzarding. We need to get inside. Let's get to the camp office. Looks like it's about to turn nasty. Yeah, so Oliver said that potentially it may pick the item with the best condition. Yeah, we got 2 wolves coming here because we got lots of good stuff in our pockets. It would and it wouldn't. So I would just need to find multiple sets of burdock, that's all. Or what we could do is repair everything to, God, there's 3 wolves here. Repair everything to 100% and then see which it picks consistently. It's just a matter of finding the burdock route to do it. That's all. So, interesting theory to keep testing. I'm sure somebody will do it that has more time on their hands than I do. So, quick question since we're walking and talking here. How's the audio for you guys? I did uninstall the mixing software I was using before. Oop, no, wrong button. Because it wasn't playing well with the program that we use for work for our remote desktops. Okay, good. What's wrong about it? What do you mean what's true? Guys, with the chat lag, sometimes it makes it hard to know what you're responding to. Um, so if I don't respond to something, I apologize. There's lots of oak trees here now. This is the first time I've been in Pleasant Valley since they put the oak tree, or not Pleasant Valley, God damn, Mystery Lake, since they've put the acorns in. But there's a good amount of stuff here. Yeah, we're just talking about for the burdock root specifically, since you can use all 3 items. When I dropped all the items, it said you could use any of the tools to harvest it up. I didn't know. We were just saying, I wonder if it picks a specific tool that it would prefer to use, or if it just picks the one with the best condition. That's what we were kind of talking about. There's the blizzard. It's looking really shitty now. So I'm just curious to see which it does for the burdock root specifically. It doesn't really matter, I guess, but like if there was something like the crowbar where you didn't want it to go down because you couldn't repair it, like do you need to drop it or what have you? That's what I was kind of concerned about. It really doesn't matter to me per se. I don't mind repairing my tools, and you get enough crowbars in this game that you can just keep switching them out. You get to a certain point where you don't really need to crowbar anything open anymore anyway. Alright, we're inside now. There we go. Yeah, stupid flare. Got some sody. More chips. I don't want that. That can go up there. Ooh. Well, there's a skillet. So we found a skillet in the camp office. How much does a skillet weigh? So it weighs the same as the pot, because I was wondering, you can cook water in the skillet. I was wondering if it would be lighter, but it's the same. So that was my next question answered. Found some cooking oil. Some flour. Wow, the flour's really heavy, so definitely not going to be good to carry this stuff around. Whetstone.
Nobody needs this anymore.
Okay. Another cooking pot. The thing that sucks is I'm definitely not going to be carrying around the frying pan. Oh, there's a potato sack. There's a new container you can search under here called a potato sack. It looks like this. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wow. 8 potatoes out of it. 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we had 1, so we got 7 out of it. Yeah. Nice. Condensed milk. Soup. Can. We have a can opener already, so we'll take a look and see which one's in better condition. Keep that one. We'll leave the other one. I don't know any bugs. I don't typically go out of my way to look for them, you know, if we're being honest. I'm gonna leave this cooking stuff here. It's pretty heavy. I mean, I'm good not to know. And realistically, if you wanted to keep working, you really shouldn't put it out there. I mean, devs will find it eventually, but the reason that devs find out bugs is because people tell them about it or tell other people about it. So I'm good to play vanilla. That's just me. I don't like relying on a new technique, and that's probably not going to work in 2-3 days. So, but I appreciate it. Lots of spray paint. Books. Another down vest. Another bedroll. Put that downstairs. Jeans. Another can. Jesus. That's cool. Magnifying lens. Hockey jersey. I haven't really played since they put all this new, like all the new clothing in either, so I get to play with some of that now.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
Oh, it's a glitch. If you cook a potato and go through a loading screen, it will be gone. Oh. Oh, some broth. Okay, so we found some broth in this container up here. They made the liquid sound more audible, so I hear a bunch of swishing in my pockets now. If you cook a potato and go through a loading screen. Okay, so like I need to eat it as soon as I cook it, basically, is what you're saying. If I wanted to cook a potato. Acceptable broth. I wonder, because I saw you could make broth. I wonder if your cooking level determines if it's edible or not. Huh. I need to play around with this new cooking system. I'm excited for it. Not sure why I'm carrying one potato. Leave that there. Hmm. Now I want to play with this stuff. We need to get our cooking level up so we can play with some of this. Hmm. Let's drop this stuff and get it curing. Not that we need the hides just yet, but those will be good. Having those curing would be good. What do we have to do to prepare this? Okay. Cleaning cut. So it takes 15 minutes per root to clean it. How's the weather outside? Does it look any better? Oh yeah. Okay. Cool. Let's drop some stuff here. We'll go explore on the lake cabins, and we'll come back and play with more things. We don't need 17 pieces of cloth. My God. Sure. hospital. We need to repair some stuff, but not right this second. My inventory is a hot mess right now. God. Drop that. I don't need those right now. Drop like two of those. Drop that. I don't really want to use this rifle until we can clean it, but keep it in case we find a bear. Oh god. Alright. New pile. My inventory is making me twitchy right now. Ooh, we should repair that and wear it. Mm, clothing's wet. We need to get a fire started soon. Dry all our clothes off. Okay, good enough. I'm gonna leave the cattails for right now. Um, how does a new fishing? Oh, okay. Requires suitable ice. How far out do I need to go for suitable ice now? No, further. Hmm. Okay. It's not really any closer. Why is this wolf coming right at me? Huh. So I was hoping to be able to make a fishing hole a little bit closer. Doesn't really seem like you can make it much closer. Like they're not calling this suitable ice. Still. Hmm. Interesting. Alright guys, we're gonna take a few minutes. I have both of my dogs staring at me, bearing holes in the back of my head. So I'm gonna take 5 minutes, go feed them real quick, and then I'll be right back, let them outside. I've been streaming for about an hour and a half, so be right back. We'll be back for a little bit longer. Um, but they're looking at me with real sad eyes because I clearly abuse them, so neglect their needs. So I'm gonna get back in this camp office and then I was gonna go explore, but we're really tired, so maybe we'll just tear some more stuff down. Repair our clothing and call it a day. Probably repair our clothing outside so we don't get a cabin fever risk, but it's a shame. Temperature's really nice out too. Alright. Alright. Be right back, guys. We're gonna take a critter break. Okay, and we're back. I never thought in my adult life I would say don't bite your brother so many times. Because that's what you get when you have a herding dog. Anyway, let's see what we can break down outside. I also walk around the house saying stop licking me, so not sure which is better, but my clothing's still wet, probably. Yeah. Okay, well, it will dry off. To fire or not to fire? It feels like a waste to fire, so. Nice and warm out still, so probably not going to fire right now. Need some water. Don't really want to waste the resources repairing these jeans, but that's what we have, so we're gonna repair them. Okay. Um, repair until we can't repair no more. That's not bad. Let's get inside. It was dark. Drink that, eat that. Trying to get our well-fed bonus going. We should be able to sustain it with what we have so far. And we'll free up some inventory space, which will be nice and helpful. Nice. Okie doke. Get rid of that weight. Drink those calories. I struggle with myself about drinking the sodas because they're nice to get rid of. Um, but they're a little heavy, but it's also nice in a pinch to have the liquid and calories. So I usually drink them because they're kind of heavy for what they are. But I usually try to stockpile a few in base for when I'm really hurting for calories. If I don't need them. So these look like they decay at like 1% per day, I think. These potatoes. That was 50 when I put it there. Ew. Well, that's not great. Um, let's see if it gets better. Yes, much better. Okay. I'm gonna go this way and avoid those wolves for now. As much as I want to go investigate those ice huts. I have a lot of the stuff I would need from them. Just curious to see what fishing gear's in there now. This one's got an aggro on me. Try to get up here out of the way. There's a deer. Yeah, no, it doesn't smell me. Okay. Okay. That's a deer. I'd love to have more rifle ammo. If we could find a box of rifle ammo somewhere and go look for a moose. Get a moose-hide satchel curing. It's cold out here this morning. Maybe we'll find some ammo in some of these huts here. Wondering if the bear's out. A lot of the wolves are shifted this way today. Makes me a little bit suspicious that the bear might be over there. He tends to displace them because they don't want to mess with him. So. There's a hatchet. Can never hurt to have another one stashed somewhere. Okay, so no lures or anything here. Hmm. There's a flare shell. Gunsmithing book. Mag lens. Okay, nothing there either. Okay. Let's see. It's a bit chilly out. Got some deer. It's gonna be a wolf right between these two huts, watch. They like to hide there and scare the hell out of me. Okay. So, books, books, books. Don't really want those right now. No bin potatoes. Nothing. Nope. Hmm. So this cabin was quite literally useless. Okay, let's try the next one. There he is. He's a crap. Come on, big boy. I'm waiting for the day that trick doesn't work anymore and I just get jumped. I thought today was the day. He got real close before he ran off. Nothing, huh? These trash cans still don't really have much in them.
This will come in handy.
Driving gloves. Water bottle. Nothing, huh? Lantern fuel. You know, you say that. We. Oh, my torch got blown out. Okay. When I was away, a couple weeks ago, months ago now, I'd gone away for a dog show. And I was gone for like 2 days, and I had like 300 emails waiting for me because I didn't put up an away message. I was gone for a week when we went on our honeymoon, and I had like 50 missed emails. I was like, well, that seems weird. But I guess all of like the day-to-day emails that we would get for like, this is wrong, this is wrong, this needs to be fixed. I'm a debt negotiator, is what I do for a living. So the third party that works with us and helps do like back-end support for us, they weren't emailing me directly, I guess. So it was just funny because it was like, oh, okay, so I'm gone for 2 days with no away message and I have a million emails. Gone for a week with an away message and I have like nothing. So it's the joys of having a work email, I guess. Those are sneaky. I didn't see those. Peaches. Dog food. Yum. My favorite. Got grape soda. Another arrowhead. We're up to 3 arrowheads now. Wood. Well, sometimes it falls into the category of like this one email turned into a 12 email chain because there just was not good communication. Like intra office email, like I like my job, but oh, there's our well fed bonus. Some of like the inter office email stuff, it gets a little bit excessive because it's like we're in the same building together. If you're having a hard time asking me the question, just tell me to come find you. I'll get up from my desk and come find you. I probably need a break anyway. But like yesterday, we had a client where one of his accounts was settled, the other one wasn't. Um, and we had submitted the other account into one of the creditors for a settlement option. And the creditor told us that the, oh, that's nice, that the account was already in a settlement offer. So we like went back and forth for 3 or 4 emails trying to figure out what was going on. And ultimately it's like, well, something must be wrong on their end, blah, 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 blah. So We still don't have any answers, and it wasted like several minutes of my time yesterday um, trying to track back and explain to her what was going on. So, you know, I like my job. It's good. I work for a debt resolution company doing negotiations. So I work all day negotiating accounts for our clients, seeing if it fits within their program budget, stuff like that. So there's a key here. Ooh, okay. All right. So we'll have to look for that. Kantuk.
This stuff is
Ragged
heavy.
hoodie. I mean, to be honest with you, a computer could do my job some days, but um, even when we try to set it up with algorithms and stuff, the robot does a decent job, but still misses. Sometimes, you know, being a human, being able to not have set rules to follow. I mean, we have set rules, but being able to stretch our rules a little bit, we can get more accounts settled than the computer would be able to think we could. So that's cool. I mean, by cool, I mean dreadfully boring to talk about, but I enjoy it. I usually just put my headphones in and plug away at my work. Um, some of the other negotiators have to actually call creditors. I don't have to do that in my specific position. They get paid a little bit more money, so I'm hoping eventually to be able to move up to that, but um, there just hasn't really been an opening up until recently. So grab up these cattails around the corner since we have our well-fed bonus now. Not corner, I mean edge, I guess. Mm, it's a dead guy. What you got, dead man? Nothing. But my job pays my bills. We have decent insurance. Except to put family on, I found out. When Kat and I got married, um, I went to try to put her on my insurance, and it was going to cost me like $300 extra a month just to pay for her insurance because I guess my employer covers half of mine. So I pay $100 out of pocket each paycheck for my insurance. To add her on, we would be paying like $400 a paycheck to add her onto my insurance. I was like, well, that's not good. It's not great. So we opted not to do that. But I was kind of floored because our insurance does seem like it's so good, but I think it's cheap because my employer covers 50% of it. The numbers were so off that I like messaged my boss on Teams and I was like, "Can I ask you a personal question?" And I like was asking him about it. And he was like, "Oh yeah, when my wife and I got married, it was the same thing. I was going to add her to ours and then it ended up not being worth it to add her on." He's like, I think they do that on purpose because they're not willing to cover your spouse's insurance. Was basically the way he described it. So good times, good times. So we've almost picked through Mystery Lake, it looks like. What do you guys want to do? Would you like me to go down Trapper's Cabin, go to um, Milton, or would you prefer that we go to Pleasant Valley? Guess we could go to Muskeg too. I don't really have any reason to go to Muskeg yet, though. We don't have a hammer, so what do you think? What do you guys want to do? Kind of interested to see if the new revolver spawns in Trapper's Cabin, because one of the revolvers is called, it's either a hunting pistol or Trapper's pistol or something. Um, so I'm interested to see where that actually spawns. One of them obviously spawns in Blackrock, the Warden's revolver. Gives us, I guess, a reason to go to Blackrock, which works for me. Yeah, I mean, if we do PV, we might as well go ahead and try to hit Summit. Guess we could go to Ash Canyon. Okay, we can get a Milton. We can do that. Let's do this. We'll go to Milton first. We'll pick through that to see if we can find more food and stuff like that. I would like to go down to Trapper's Cabin anyway, like I was just saying. Um, so maybe what we'll do is we'll swing down to Trapper's Cabin. I'll likely get turned around at least once because for some reason you never get to Trapper's Cabin without getting turned around. Um, and then we'll go to Pleasant Valley after. I think we're not quite clothed enough to go to PV either. I think we're going to freeze our asses off in Pleasant Valley, is what I worry about. And if I'm going to go to PV, I'm going to do the whole PV. Um, we'll do PV, then we'll do Summit, and then we'll do Ash Canyon in whatever order we decide. We'll probably do Ash Canyon first. So that seems like a decent plan. We can do that. Um, we'll stream for about another hour and 20 minutes. Because I think that's when... Pickle, do you know if Usual's doing 8 a.m. every day or just every few days? If he's doing 8 a.m. every day, I'll probably stop streaming then and then go watch him. Give him a little extra support. I missed bits and pieces of his stream yesterday. He's on today. Okay. So we'll play for another hour and 20 minutes and then I'll stop and then hop to his stream. The guy's great. If you are bored and still want to watch TLD content after I stop, my usual me does a lot of stuff in the morning. He's starting to do his daily live streams, so I do recommend popping over to him. He's fun to hang out with. It's a great community over there too. So I'm of the belief of we're all on the same team, so I don't mind sharing people's YouTube channels. Brooklyn did say she started doing Twitch streaming too, so maybe reach out to her. She can give you her information if you're bored too. I don't know. Whatever. Connect with each other. I'm not monetized anyway, so we're just here having fun. So might as well support each other in the meantime. I didn't loot that. Look at me being a slacker. Okay, what can we do in here? I keep finding more of these damn cans everywhere. This cooking book. That I didn't loot this very well. Probably because I knew I was coming back. Alright, let's take that charcoal. Did you take the charcoal from upstairs? Alright, we are going to come out here, rip some stuff down, and then we'll sleep, and then we will head to Trappers in the morning. Guess we could read too. Pickle and I are actually moderators over there for my usual. So we'll be hanging out there. Usually try to hang out throughout the morning while I work. When I can. Can't always, but it's a fun community to hang out with. Brooklyn usually heads over there. We head over there, so I try to make time for him. He's a great guy, great player. All those things. Repair these boots up. Get ourselves in the best position we can to move. That's all the leather I had, right? Yeah, okay. Have boots inside, I guess we could. Is this hoodie better than what I'm wearing? No. Cool. All of our clothing looks pretty good. I don't want to waste any more resources on anything else at the moment. Except these gloves would be nice to repair. What else do we have? I guess we could read some of this book. What book do we want to read? Do I have a cooking book? I feel like I remember picking one up. Yes. Let's read some of that. Oh, I'm tired. I can't read. Damn. Never mind. How's work been, Pickle? You still teaching and stuff? Teaching, teching, all that fun stuff? Siren, get in here. Bat him.
Feels like night is coming.
Good enough. Oh, there's the blizzard I was waiting for. Postgrad, that sounds exciting. Good for you. Do you teach at work or do you teach at a university outside of work? We gotta make some water next time we make a fire. Wow, you're a busy girl, huh? No wonder you're... Seem like you've fallen off the radar a little bit lately, but I can't really say anything. I've done the same. So, alright, let's head to Trapper's Cabin. Still a little bit weary about this weather. Oh, that's cool. So it's a little bit of both. That's awesome. The referral and emergency hospital I worked at was a standalone, but we have like University of Pennsylvania is nearby that does the same, where they have their teaching hospital, but they also have their like actual graduate programs and stuff like that. Awesome, awesome. Just looking at something real quick, guys. I'm sorry. Something pop up on my phone. Um, okay. Alright, cool. Sorry. I guess I should have paused the game, but oh well. Let's drop some things here. We're a little heavy. I don't think we need all these books. Too many books on us. We don't need all of this lantern fuel. Did I drop the second hatchet? Nope, I sure didn't. Drop that. We'll drop that. That's already a lot better. We went through all of that cloth already because our repair is so low. Cool. Good enough. Alright. Guess we could make crampons, huh? Got a wolf down there. We're gonna stay up here away from him. Busy's not a bad thing, especially if you're making money on all those fronts. It's always good to have extra income. I'm sure it can't hurt. And if you can kind of balance it all, then why not? I might have to start picking up some weekend shifts here back at the emergency room. I didn't really want to have to do it, but we may need to, just till we get stabilized back out from the wedding and a few other things. But I don't really want to, but it pays pretty well because I'm doing per diem work there, so I could do it. I might make myself pick up at least a shift a month or something, get some extra money flowing in. I don't know. I miss it, but I don't. I left because I was having some like stress-related cardio stuff. I had a full workup and it was totally normal. So my cardiologist was like, stress? Question mark. So I stopped working there after that. But I was doing ER and surgery, so when my surgeon didn't have stuff to do or we didn't have surgery days scheduled, I would get pulled to ER. We'll do ER most of the time and then run anesthesia for the surgeon and that kind of stuff. So I loved working with the surgeon. He was primarily orthopedic, so we got to do a lot of like TPLOs and fracture repairs and stuff like that. He used to love doing TPLOs for knees, so we used to do a lot with him. I had a blast with him, and it got a little bit better there, but hate these stupid blue things. Just got to be, with COVID, got really burnt out, like a lot of people did, and like I would be lifting dogs on the x-ray table and having like heart palpitations, and it just wasn't good. I was getting lightheaded at work, and it just wasn't really safe for anybody anymore. So I sat down with my doctor, and she's like, you might want to consider a field change for a while. So I have, and I don't know how, like, if you guys get paid pretty well over there, but we get paid crap here, so it just wasn't really worth it. Even as a CVT, um, it just wasn't really, the insurance was bad, the pay wasn't great, and, you know. That's what I was wondering. Like, I only have my associate's degree. I have an associate's in applied science. I'd have to go back for my bachelor's, and I think most colleges here you need a master's to teach. So I'd have to go back to school for a while to be able to teach, but I've thought about it. One of the local colleges here, that actually the one I went to, they're always posting for teachers. But I think they require, like I said, at least a bachelor's. I'm not sure. They probably prefer a master's, but I have to go back to school. Um, it's my fault for not continuing school. Oh, it's deer. I thought that was the moose. I was like, oh god, he's never here. Gotta whab it. Pull some of these old man beard dressing down so that we don't end up with an infection again. I really love the technical side of it. Like, I like the hands-on part of teching. Like, I miss... Like, anesthesia was probably hands down one of my favorite things to do. I mean, I used to basically chase my doctor around, basically tell him to give me doses. I'd calculate it all out, pull up drugs, and then literally just text him and be like, just tell me when to knock down, and we would just knock down and go. Start prepping the dog or whatever, so that, especially for those long orthopedic procedures. But even when I was doing overnights, doing ER, like I was working ER critical care, and even that was like, we got a little bit of a differential, but it wasn't great. Like it wasn't really enough to make it worth it. I think I got myself turned around here. But I miss it, but I don't. Like I miss having the time and to actually feel like I'm being challenged, but like my pay here is a lot better. I get to leave on time. Like I don't have to worry about getting called in overnights, like that kind of stuff. Because we were required to be on call at least once a week, I think it ended up being. I worked 4 10s. So at least one of your days off you were on call, so you were never really felt like you were off. And then because I was a surgery nurse, they would call me all the time to be like, "Can you come in and do anesthesia?" It's like, "Yeah, I can, but I'm leaving right after." So we only really had, so we had inpatient care, like regular inpatients that didn't need to be critical care, and then we would have critical care and isolation. And then obviously whoever was doing isolation would ideally try not to do too much more, but because we were still a smaller hospital, we weren't a full university, they still kind of got pulled into doing different things. I think I just went in a big circle. But yeah, I went in a big circle. My doctor was pretty cool. I could go to him and I would, in surgery be like, hey, my blood pressure's low. I'm going to give a bolus. Are you okay if I do X, Y, and Z? And he trusted me enough that he didn't really have to worry, which was really awesome. So when I was training my replacement, I had to watch because I would say things like that, and then I would turn and be like, him and I have been working together for a long time. I could do this, but you probably should ask him, and kind of laugh about it. And it took me a while to break that habit when I was training, but because I gave them about a month, I think it was about 3 weeks when I went to leave to switch to my new job. So I had a little bit of time to train my replacement, because I love my surgeon, but he's a little bit of a prima donna, as they can be. So if things aren't done his way, he has a little bit of a meltdown. So, oh my god, stop it. This is what happens when I walk and talk. I get turned around. I feel like this is one of those maps that like I just get turned around in all the time because it all looks the same back here. I need to go this way. Yeah, I hate ophthalmology. Same thing. It would be like, don't squeeze their heads, their eyes will pop out, but they need drops every hour. It's like, well, your pug's trying to eat me right now. And the neuro patients we would get would be like the IVDD dogs that like needed surgery, and like half the time they were really bitey and you couldn't touch them because they were like anticipatory for pain. So it's like, eh. I didn't mind like the seizure dogs; those were fine for neuro. Alright, buddy, calm down. Growl in my ear. I don't know you like that. Oh, there's some birch saplings. That's cool. Let's grab those real quick. After we shoot this puppy off, you will leave me alone. So help me, Lucifer. Had enough of you. Pugs are fun too because as you're wrangling with them, they also make themselves blue. It's like, well, you would stop. Your gums would not be that god-awful color of blue right now. That was always my favorite with those. Like, they're just not made to survive. Brachycephalics are always fun. My favorite is pugs and bulldogs when you like go to extubate them and they're like awake, but they won't freaking swallow because they're like, oh, I can actually breathe for once. Weird. Sitting up with the damn tube in their mouth because they can actually breathe for once. I had to have like when I had my tonsils and stuff taken out, I had to have basically I was joking and saying I had to go have bulldog surgery because I had sleep apnea surgery, and when they scoped me, they did like an upper airway scope while I was sedated, and I ended up needing to have my tonsils removed. I had to have part of my uvula resected, and I had to have my soft palate resected. So I was joking for like 2 weeks after I could talk that I was a bulldog. So it was a good time, but I breathe a whole lot better now. Apparently my tonsils were huge, so I can't imagine like being smushy faced with no nose, basically no nose holes, and then that on top of it. That just sounds awful. You're not starving. You're kind of hungry, but you're not starving. Calm down. It's a big branch on the ground. I can cut that up though. It would take an hour. Give me 5 limbs. That's awesome. I think Trapper's Cabin's right over this hill. It gets so damn turned around back here. Chit-chatting and walking in circles. It's like the only map I do this on too. Like everything else is pretty linear, but because like Mystery Lake's like one run down the middle, stuff like that. All right, well have fun, Pickle. Feel free to hop in and out as you want. Nice hearing from you. Aha, we made it. The trapper's cabin. We usually get here eventually. It's like I know which way to go to get here, but I always end up getting distracted and walking in circles. Because I have a squirrel brain. Oh god. Ow. Surprised it didn't break an ankle. Okay, 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 okay. Here's hoping the pistol's here. I'm really hoping that new pistol lives here. Gives a consistent spawn here somewhere. Okay. Alright, let's see. Bandage. Snare. Ooh, got some rifle ammo. That's nice. Okay, so we found, this is a new item, running river oats. Okay. A firearm cleaning kit, that's nice. Dog food. Coffee. Lantern. Oh, more food. Okay. There's a safe. There's no pistol on the counter here. I was hoping it would be here. Nope. Damn. Got a pot, tinder plug, firewood, sewing kit. Another water bottle, some antibioticos, revolver cartridge. Okay. I was really hoping to find that revolver in here. No. Wonder if it's in the safe, maybe. Alright, so 639. Okay. Flashlight, revolver ammo. Lame. Okay. So no revolver in here. That sucks. It's not anywhere back here. Because one of the new revolvers is called, I think it was called Trappers or Hunters Revolver or something. Something like that. That's a bummer. Okay. Got a pot. I'm gonna drop the wood I have here for now. No. Time is up. Now we still have time. Maybe. No, we'll probably sleep here tonight. Before we take the trip to Milton in the morning. Got nothing but time, really. There's no reason not to wait. This flashlight can stay here. I'm not going to use it right now. He's heavy. Boop. That can stay. The extra knife we have can stay here. Lantern. We can reload this rifle. Full clip of rifle ammo now. That's awesome. Oh, almost. One shot shy. Maybe the hunting lodge. That could be. God, I got so much food. Alright, we gotta drop some of this food. I don't trust sardines. Those oats are heavy. Wow, those oats are 2 pounds. Okay. So all the new stuff seems like it's relatively heavy. Eat that candy bar. Hope we don't get food poisoning. Usually I like to keep those crackers because they're good for weight, but we're gonna eat them. Okay, because they're quicker to eat. All right, let's look down at the bottom too. Oh God, there's the bear. Hmm. I don't really want to mess with the bear this early. I really don't. Um, I want to go down into that shed, but that bear is 100% gonna aggro me if I go down there. Um, let's do some stuff. Maybe we'll read this and see if he goes away. Yes. Where'd he go though? I don't see him. We're gonna go for it. You hear me scream like a girl, mind your own business. Probably rotate it back to the lake, I guess. We just like don't need the pelt yet. It feels wasteful to shoot him yet. I'd rather save the ammo and shoot the moose. There's nothing in here? Usually there's at least usually a deer carcass here. Okay, so that wouldn't have been worth getting attacked over. So we'll go back to Trapper's Cabin today. We'll read the rest of that book, and then we will head to Milton in the morning. We've got about 45 minutes, so we should get there and get settled at the Milton house. Probably run out of time at that point, but see what we can find. Oh God, hit my mouse. My bad. Just wanted to stare at the sun. I really, like, can you pick your feet up, Astrid? Come on. Make me go all the way around for that. Just climb over the rock. My, like, #1 pet peeve about this game. Like, I understand not being able to jump, but just pick your damn feet up. Okay. Alright. Let's read the rest of this book. Oh, I'm tired. Alright, let's sleep for an hour, and then we'll read an hour of this book. It's not too bad now. It's about 7 o'clock now. But when I started, it was like 4:30, 5 o'clock. It was about 5 o'clock by the time I started. Okay, well, that was useless. Alright, let's... eat some of these canned items. We're gonna go to sleep, so we'll eat the lowest quality stuff first. Or fill ourselves up on it. Okay. Are you in the UK, Oliver? Nice, yeah. I think that's where Pickle is, too. Yeah, I'm in the US. I'm on the Eastern Coast. So, Eastern Coast, East Coast. You knew what I meant. Okay, fully rested. It's not quite daytime yet. Let's start a fire. We have enough accelerant, we'll just use that. We get our fire starting up. That down. We need some wood, so or water. Derp. Let's. Yeah, I wouldn't get used to the early morning streams by any means, but if um today it kind of worked out because I was a little bit struggling. I laid in bed for like an hour and then I finally gave up. I'll be tired later though. Probably end up taking a nap on my break. I was like back and forth on drinking coffee even in the morning, but I guess we can leave these birch saplings here, huh? Boop. How much time? We're gonna need more time. Throw that on there. We will read another hour of this book. Okay. Alright, those two things can stay here. We're gonna pull a torch. Pull another. We'll head on our way. We won't head on our way. We'll read our book again. Okay. I mean, okay. Like, I guess I could fumble my way and find the cave, but I hate wandering in storms because I always get lost. Pretty sure the entrance is right here, though. Yeah, it's great weather. Did you like the whole, like, oh, wait, never mind. We're just gonna go back inside. Alright. Because we're just going in here anyway, so. Oh. I love that they made it really dark in the dam, but I can see in this cave. That seems so backwards. Yeah, but I can actually, like, see in this cave. Ugh, devs. That seems a little backwards. I'm not complaining. I mean, I am, but I'm not. I can actually see moderately well in this cave. It gets a little bit compressed on YouTube, but like I can actually like not need to light a torch in this cave. And, like I get that there's like holes and stuff, but I should be able to see this well in the hydro dam. Can I have his? Can I? Excuse you. Can I have your sweater? You have one of those really warm sweaters on. Right? Like other caves, like you can't see anything and you're like running into walls, but I can like see well here. Like I don't really feel like I need to waste anything. Gonna have to leave this coal in the cave. I'm overburdened already. How bad do we think the weather is outside? I think it's gonna be bad still. Oh, or not. Okay. Just realized how hungry I am. I don't want to lose my well-fed bonus, so we're gonna eat a couple things real quick. Going to PV made the weather. We went to Milton, but yeah, I know. We're on our way to Milton. Grab all these cattails when we go back. Don't quite need them right this second. No worries. I mean, we walked in circles for 5 minutes before I got to the trapper's cabin, so. And it took me a long time to figure out what went where in this game. Get some of these guys that are like, you go here, 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 and here, and there's a single stick that points that direction, and you follow it that way. It's like, okay, yeah, I'm not that good yet. I still need maps. Pretty good at like the game mechanics, but I don't play enough that I'm like, this usually spawns here and this usually spawns here. You know, this is a persistent spawn, this is a random spawn. Like I'm not that good. But apparently I'm mildly entertaining to watch play, so that's fine. Okay, I think we need to drop some weight so we can go down this rope. I think we're a little over still. Whoa, almost just walked off the edge. Yeah. Actually, we're not doing too bad. So, I'll drop that. Oh, okay, we'll just drop that then. A well-fed bonus gives us an extra 10 pounds, which is nice. Got some oak trees down here, which means more acorns. For those of you that aren't aware, these spooky looking trees are oak trees. Underneath of them, you can find acorns. You can actually cook these acorns up and eat them. You have to prepare them first, but then you can cook them up and eat them. I am going to stick a snare down here. Maybe we'll have a rabbit when we come back. I also need to snare so many rabbits for an achievement, so I'll stick that there. I frequently leave my brain in the fridge, so you're good. Not worried about it, my man. I knew what you meant. Regardless, that joke was still funny because Pleasant Valley is the worst. Ooh, hoo, 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 hoo. Hi, puppy. Hmm. Got some stuff in this here cave. Still got a puppy on my butt, though. You're gonna make me light something, aren't you? Yes, you are. Go away. I like Pleasant Valley. That's actually probably where we'll set up Our main base is either Pleasant Valley or um, maybe Timberwolf. Probably not Timberwolf. I want somewhere that has a 6 burner stove. Um, so that we can make lots of recipes. Because I have a funny feeling that those new food recipes are going to take quite a bit of time to cook, especially the stews and stuff. So I'm suspicious we'll need like another stove or something to cook on. But Pleasant Valley is kind of in the middle of everything, so I've considered making my main base there at the farmstead. Because it has a 6 burner stove, it has a crafting bench. It's not super far from Timberwolf. Um, there's a lot of good stuff there. Um, but yeah, it gives you quick access to the Timberwolf Mountain Crash. Um, there's usually a lot of good gear up there, especially if you take everything out of those crates and just dump it on the floor. It won't decay, so once you get level 5 cooking, you can go up there and eat any of the food you find and not have to worry about food poisoning, which is nice. Alright, we are going to need to drink some coffee. Guess I could have napped in that cave, but we're gonna leave this stuff down here. Drink a coffee. Eat that. Okay. Should be able to climb now. Oh god, our salmon is still not full. I've fallen off one too many ropes to do that. Oh, I wish I had my crampons. Wow. We're not gonna make it up this rope. No, we gotta go back down. Jesus. That stamina drain's real. What the hell is that about? Guess it's because we're so tired. Did they fix that? Or did they change that? Yeah, I see that. God. That's awful. We weren't even halfway up that rope. Let's try another cup of coffee, I guess. I don't know what else to do here. It's like you need the crampons now, maybe, because you can make the improvised ones. Oh god, this makes me nervous. If I fall, this is gonna hurt. Oh god. Yep, there we go. Oh shit. Alright, we're going back down then. Jesus. Okay. Okay, we'll change of plans then. I guess we need to make crampons. We definitely can't do that rope today. Not really sure how we're supposed to get up there. But we're gonna settle back down for the night, I guess. Yeah, that's what I mean. I guess we're just gonna have to hunker down in that cave for tonight. That's what the first time I went up there, when it drained right away, I was like, well, that's bad. That's new. I might have to shoot this wolf if he comes back. Take cover in this cave for tonight. I mean, I just almost fell. I fell down a couple feet and then decided to scurry back down. Alright, buddy, we're done with this. Done playing this game with you. Come into my cave with me. Hi, buddy, come here. I gotta watch saying that or my big dog's gonna get up. I think I'm talking to him. Gotta be careful, there's not a lot of room to maneuver in here. But I want him right there. Alright. Well, this won't be a total waste of time then. We're not gonna eat this predator meat anyway, so we might as well, No, I won't eat predator meat this early. We have enough other food that if we get food poisoning here, or if we get intestinal parasites, we'll be stuck in this gully. We'll probably starve to death in here. So I'd rather go out there and ping a rabbit to eat for dinner tonight if we wanted to eat something. But we will use him to get our cooking skill up. Okay. I don't know if we'll use this, but we might as well not waste it. Probably won't use it for anything, but... I'm not going to chase rabbits. I don't really want to give you guys more entertainment by chasing rabbits. I'm really bad at it. I threw a snare out, but I'm not sure if it caught anything. A lot of revolver ammo already. It's really intense sky. It's really pretty. Did our snare pan out? I don't remember where I placed it. I think I placed it up there actually. Yeah. Okay, well, that's not worth losing our meat over. We have food. Note to self, make crampons at the first bench you see.
It's getting dark out here. Gotta look for shelter.
Yay, cooking 2. Means we can start playing with recipes. That's what I was hoping for. 2 and 3, you can start playing with recipes. The sound always makes me hungry. I can't play this game when I'm hungry. Because then I like crave a steak or something. No, I didn't mean to eat that. Oh well. Shit. About that. But it's one of those, if you're going to take a bite out of it, you might as well eat the whole thing, even though it's only like a third of a steak, if that. That's what I get for not looking what I'm doing. I don't want the coal. I didn't mean to eat one piece. Does it count if I didn't mean to? That's what happens when you work too fast. You stop paying attention. So we micro harvested, well, kind of micro harvested up this wolf. We're cutting it up, cooking it, getting our cooking up a bit. The other way you can get your cooking up if you really wanted to is you could make a bunch of teas and cook them. I think teas and coffee. But We'll just leave this wolf meat here. I don't intend to eat it. I am going to make... I'm gonna prepare this burdock. So it's another antibiotic. Oh, there's a... Oh, cool. So what they did is they added a thing on here that shows how much time your fire has on it. That's awesome. Has it always been there? Have I just not noticed it? Pick all my stuff up that I dropped. We will sleep back here. I don't know if you guys know, but in the back of the cave, there is a bit of a line. It's like an insulative line. So like the back half of the cave is usually a bit warmer than the front half. Ironically enough. Eat this dog food. How many calories does a burdock root have? 110, that's not terrible. It's about what the other ones are. Sleep for 12, 10. We're gonna sleep all the way through. I'm gonna sleep whatever else I can sleep before we try that rope again. Okay. How are we doing for weight? We're under. Just drop that coal. I dropped a book too. Give me that back. We don't have a flare gun, so those can stay. I hate these stupid flares. That can stay. I think we need 4 rocks. This can stay. We'll probably find another whetstone, so we'll drop the full one here. These sneakers can stay here. One of these burdock. It's in a purple cup. It's cute. Okay. Alright, let's try this rope again. We won't run to get there, so we have as much stamina as we can. We will walk as much as I hate it. We'll try this rope again. There's a rabbit. A wascally wabbit. Okay. Let's see what we can do here. Our rest bar is almost full. We have all of our stamina is full. Let's see. I mean, it's still draining really quick. God. But we're moving a lot faster, at least. No, we'll make it pretty well this time. I think the tireder you are, the slower you climb these ropes. Yeah, because we did fine that time. Okay, well that's good to know. So you can't cheese it with stems and coffee, I guess, anymore. Practical gunsmithing. Another hatchet, which we don't really need right now, but we'll take it and leave it in the mountain townhouse. Got some acorns in the ground here. Oh, there's a ptarmigan. Hi! Killed our first ptarmigan. Nice. I didn't even see them. I almost walked into them. God, they blend in with the snow really well. I don't hear anymore. Well, we got our first ptarmigan. Just another pry bar. Boop. A key. Okay.
This will come in handy.
We have a lot of reading to do. Gotta hunker down somewhere probably after we get a good kill. And read all these books.
I think I can use this.
Okay. Still a nice little cache of stuff there. Is that the bear? No, okay, it's a boulder. I was like, it's not usually where the bear is. There's some rabbits. So we have a rabbit spawn here. We had the ptarmigan spawn up there. Some picnic benches. I thought that was a deer. Acorns. Just being a little bit cautious. There are some wolves that spawn here, and since I have that bird in my pocket now, I don't want to mess around too much. I want to get right in here. So we're gonna pry bar our way in. Nice. Okay, so we're inside. Let's see. I wonder if there's any cooking stuff in the gas station. You just start dropping all that tinder. You have too much of it. It's another lantern. God. We'll take the gas out of that, at least. Break it down. No trash potatoes.
This year I can carry much more.
Oh, there's an oil container right there. Got some wires.
This stuff will come in handy.
And there's a cooking oil on this shelf hiding. So yes, we found some oil in here. In the gas station. Stump remover, replacement fuse. Okay. I'm gonna leave all the fuses and stuff in here on the counter out front, so that when I'm ready to do that stuff, I can come back and get it. There's some more pistol ammo.
Come in handy.
Revolver, excuse me. Okay. Yeah, so there's 0.2 gallons of water in this toilet. They definitely have cut back the amount of water that you get. Not that that's a bad thing, but I used to get a lot. Another fuse. Water. There's a go drink. That'll be helpful. Hmm. Ketchup chips. There's another thing of flour. Okay, so we found some flour. Okay. So far in the gas station we found oil, we found flour for new ingredients.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
think we can make a ptarmigan stew now. Alright, so we're gonna leave the wood we found in here. Ptarmigan weighs 4 pounds. We'll leave the shoes, fuses. Where's those wires at? Stump remover can stay here. Extra torch can stay here. And the wires. We're still running pretty far over. We can drop these boots because they're the same as the ones we have. This can get dropped. We won't eat those. Just drink that. I'm going to leave these simple tools here as well. I do not see us using them before we might find a set of quality tools. A lot of the houses you can find them. Eat some of these foods. I don't think beef jerky can give you food poisoning, so we're going to eat that. Drink one of those. Very nice. So that's the gas station. Found a couple things in it. They're handy. I don't understand why I have to pry this door open from the inside. Can I just unlock it? That's silly. Okay. Alright. Let's see what's in these cars. There's not a car battery. I was kind of hoping there would be. Accelerant. It's floating. Orange soda. Okay. We need to find the key for the cabin. Because that's a good place to stay, too. That has a 6-burner stove, too. There's nothing in this trunk. Ice chest? Nope. Okay, well, that seems to be the gas station. Ooh, hi, puppy. Nope. How stinky am I with this ptarmigan? I only have one. Alright, well. Shoot. He came after me like he wanted my giblets. I think we're gonna take the time and harvest this ptarmigan up. I'll just take the time and do it real quick. Do I stink more or less? The same. Okay, well. We can leave this in here for now. Just because I don't want to aggro any wolves. Cook to eat safely. 500 calories. That's not bad. Huh. What can I make with the ptarmigan? Let's see. Ptarmigan stew. Oh, that's not bad at all. So you get, for 800 calories, you need 1 pound of ptarmigan raw, 1 broth, and then flour. I think, how much is this? Is this 2 pounds? So 2.2 pounds, actually, you take 1 bird and it turns it into like almost 1,600 calories. That's awesome. Okay, that's awesome. We'll have to try that. I don't think I have any broth on me, but we may just go out here and shoot this puppy if he comes back. We're gonna run. I'm sure he's at that back door waiting. I mean, we wasted 3 hours harvesting that bird, so. And then the down we can turn into, we can either put it in our bedroll and make it warmer, or we can make, I think if you get 8 pieces, you get, there's a down thing that you can make. It's like an insulator. It makes your clothing warmer. Takes up one of your utility slots, but seems kind of worth it. I'm interested to see what's in these kitchens, because a lot of these houses actually have kitchens. Okay. There's a random potato on the floor. Okay. Seems like a good place to store your potatoes. Got some salt. There's a frying pan in the sink here. Cooking skillet.
Nobody needs this anymore.
Very nice. Alright guys, so it's almost 8 o'clock, so we're going to call it a day. It was nice hanging out with everybody, and we will... Oh. Oh, see, that toilet had .4 in it. We will go ahead and get ready to sign off here. I need to get up and walk around a little bit, and put my stream on that I would like to watch on downstairs. So I will catch you all later. It was really nice hanging out with everybody, and we'll see you in the next one. Later.